Today we're going to look at Leading Us Home by Steve Angrisano. I'm really excited to talk about this song today. I've been playing it a lot at home and at church throughout Lent, and we're going to continue doing this song as a meditation style piece, reflection, as much as we can for the foreseeable future, because it's a really emotional piece. There's a few nuances on the guitar and that I really wanted to go over to really paint the picture of how to make this song different than all the other songs you play in D. We're actually in the key of F. I'm playing in F sharp, but he plays it in D, capo, with the capo on the 1 and 3. I'm going to play it on 2 and 4 because I wanted the higher pitch challenge, and I thought it was a lot of fun. So, anyhow, I want to talk about some of these nuances. All right, so we're going to talk about how he does his chords. Number one, first and foremost, the way he plays his Ds is just one finger. It's real simple, nothing to it. And of course, this only works if you have the cut capo on, by the way. When he plays his Gs, all he's doing is one finger, and he's going to have his second and ring finger on the open B and E strings, and it gives you this G2 sound, but that's how he plays the G, and it's going to be written as a G or a G over B most of the time in this song, so you're not going to see a bunch of sus2s and stuff. When it comes to the A, he's going to do the same thing. He's just holding that B and E, almost like you would imagine like an open E or open D tuning. That's very common to see. The real chords that matter that you're going to try to play are going to be the G minor, which are just two fingers. And notice I do have a minor second happening right here, and that's intentional. When you listen to them, it really adds to the emotional tension of that spot. You slide your fingers down one fret, you get the D over F sharp. Slide it down again, you get the F diminished 7. And you notice I'm playing with my second and third finger, and my index here is just free to do what I want. And it's going to go to right behind that cut capo, if you can see it. And that's going to give me this. That's our E minor 7 that he's going to play at the end to strum in before he plays the 5 chord. The riff that he plays is really just Do Ti La Sol. But the only difference is he hammers the T. He does that. It's an open A, hammer, 4th fret to the C sharp. So you'll hear. That's it. Okay, so the other two nuances. You notice the song begins with a retard. You don't see that very often. You'll see that you are the potter, we are the tempo, and then the tempo picks back up. He does that every time. He's really dramatic about it when he plays that song in his recordings, and it can be challenging to have a lot of people when you're playing this song. If say you have a group of 4 or 5 singers or whatever you have, that can be a challenge. But you want to try to achieve that if you can, because it's one of the things that makes this song unique. The other unique spot, I think, of this song comes with the accompaniment right here, whether you're playing it on guitar or if you're playing it with the piano. The F over A, or if you're capo, the D over F sharps, they come in on the and of 3 instead of 3. For example, I'm just going to say this in tempo just to kind of save time, but you are the potter, we are the clay. Now right here, this is where I'm going to play it wrong. Clay, you are the shepherd guiding the way. You are the star that brightens our night. Okay, that D over F sharp that I'm playing, it's not supposed to come on 3. It's supposed to come on the and of 3. So you are the potter, we are the clay. You are the shepherd guiding the way. You are the star that brightens our night. That makes this unique. Otherwise, it just sounds vanilla like a lot of the other songs. I think he did this intentionally. If he wanted it on 3, he would have done it. He must have thought it was pretty nice and pretty impactful for him to want to do that. Because he plays in a lot of D. He does a lot of cut capo D stuff. And so for him to do that separately, Try to keep that in mind when you're playing this. All right. It's a finger-picked song. The bridge does have some strumming. You can strum however is easiest for you. I think for me, I usually like to have a longer thumbnail, but for this one, I'm going to kind of use my index finger, and it kind of keeps it softer. So anyhow, I'm going to play this now, and I'm going to do a hybrid of, sometimes he doubles that motif, the do, ti, la, sol, as the intro and the outro. So I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to do it in between the verses. So. You are the potter, we are the clay. You are the shepherd guiding the way. You are the star that brightens our night, leading us home, leading us home. Lord, we belong to you alone. Knowing your voice, we are your own. When we wander far, as close as our breath you are. You are the potter, we are the clay. You are the shepherd guiding the way. You are the star that brightens our nights, leading us home, leading us home. And when the raging storms will rise, trembling within our boats we hide, in our doubt and fear, you hold us ever near. You are the potter, we are the clay. You are the shepherd guiding the way. You are the star that brightens our nights, leading us home, leading us home. Mold us, make us yours. Let us be less so you are more. Lord, mold us, make us yours. Let us be less so you are more. You are the potter, we are the clay. You are the shepherd guiding the way. You are the star that brightens our darkest night, leading us home, leading us home, leading us home.